A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Oh.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Not bad. No, my sword! Body and mind. Eyes on me! Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. Time to act. To ashes! Witness the power of Gugwa! Time to act.
I summon thee!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Stand clear! Witness my magnificence!
So this is...
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Welcome to Ballet Mermonia. Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Boring! Isn't... there anything else more interesting to do? It's pouring out here! Wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they? easily.
For a swirl! My apologies! Take flight! Whirling snow!
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Oh, today's our big...
Please, sign here.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface.
What's happening? I'm fine.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Ah, good to see you two. Is there...
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. And over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette...
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last...
Huh. By the way...
I believe...
Wait, seriously?
Ah, yes.
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's right! Today is our last day in prison! But... oh yeah, then be sure to come...
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see...
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure.
Well, you actually...
Ah, so you do have a...
After being down here for so long, I'm at... Yeah, don't worry.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay... Well, it seems our work in the... We should probably go... You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette?
I'm sure just your regards.
I believe it.
You're right.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apology.
Excuse me. Would you mind?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my...
Everyone's so busy. Neuvillette!
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent... In the meantime, please, have a seat.
That's all right. We just...
Very well.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to...
All right. That should wrap...
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you have managed...
That's right. And we came in...
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what...
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial... A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Teyvat. Therefore, we can only assume that child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not... Yes? What is it?
Ah, right. We asked the Duke and he...
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exact... The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time, and have already returned to normal now. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson...
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need...
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Oh no. What happened? Navia should be around here, right? We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the...
Just stay put! We're coming up! Watch your balance!
All right.
He looks pretty sad.
My leg! How could this have happened?
Just hang in there. Help is on the way.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly...
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to
He's wounded?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the...
All right. You'll be in charge. Right. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. Those who realized what was happening started to flee, and the Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible. But there have been... The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. No one knows if this could happen again. All we...
How awful.
It was quite frightening indeed.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to...
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
Sorry. I need to go for now.
And Ashika...
Okay, the wounded are being... Of course, we should remain ready for anything. Traveler, Paimon?
Huh? Right now...
Thank you. Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day...
Right. That's... health?
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver... They won't... What should...
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping, and... I've known them for so long. I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just... gone. I just can't...
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect...
I can understand. But
see, it's not just...
how could Master... Yet the
Buying yourself a plot.
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey!
I'm quite serious.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle.
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd promised to let them I'm sorry for letting you see me in a...
Paimon doesn't know...
I had always thought I could make Malus and Silver have helped me. I'm so...
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia.
Thank you. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, so...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. The overall outcome indicates that the cost...
Right! Don't... Malus and Silver were not...
You're right. What you said just now was pretty...
Oh!
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you...
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need...
Thank you. Very...
Wait! Do you...
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would... Thanks to the knave...
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was not... That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I... As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that.
Without your help, there would have been...
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to...
Don't say that. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver I've never liked hearing people...
You're right. I'm sorry for your Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it...
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just...
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals. Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present...
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most, which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such. even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that's somehow...
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is...
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some...
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go. There's no point in being Besides, I'm also doing...
Since you put it that way, I have no... All right.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going. These the ruins the knave was talking?
They seem to be pretty ancient.
Let's go in.
Just be careful.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Take flight! Yeah. Embrace the ice! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion! Whirling snow!
this place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they felt—
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous and it won't be— don't get by my wrong. We're not saying it—
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things.
In that case, do you want to—
The water levels— I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit.
All right. Come with— Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Wait! There's something wrong with this bridge! Run!
Demoiselle.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself.
Yes,
That's quite possible.
Oh, right. This is a familiar feeling.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. I was just trying to recall—
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with—
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the—
Ah, right.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. I've been great. They were knocking at my door.
Sometimes.
Oh, yes. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. I don't know what we—
Did you call—
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for—
Very well.
Wait. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is—
That's right.
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed I've heard this name before. And why are there so few people around here?
We must mind the time,
Huh? We do—
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are! My trial? Wait.
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should—
Oh?
Look, it's Navi!
And her two attendants are with her! Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people? And as for the judge...
Please sit in the defendant's.
All right.
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is...
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have...
Enough with the
My dear Miss Navia, as all here know, you are Master Callus's successor. After you took over this, not only you, but... Yes, correct. Absolutely right. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we could... Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall...
Huh? Everything you have said...
Oh, well...
How I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual. Please do not mistake her actions.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Even if everything is met, now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay.
And you would call this justice? Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become?
Do you mean to defy?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and that.
My head...
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. I remember now. Everything that seemed Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt.
Absurd! Who are you to say don't let them escape?
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent...
What's with these people? Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear...
Our thanks.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come.
Goodbye. There must...
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare?
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with...
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something...
Why do you look so stiff? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when they're...
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to...
Huh?
Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work...
No way, don't worry.
I see. Well, that is good.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going...
He still doesn't know what to talk about. So, never... this isn't going...
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to... Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate...
Yeah, we
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
My apologies! There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Take flight! Shine down!
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step. Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Whirling snow! There is no escape! My apologies!
Sakura Swirl! Whirling Snow! Illusion Shattered! Torn to oblivion! Wipe out! There is no... My apologies! Whirling Snow!
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put...
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of...
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past.
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine...
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dead.
And is that Lady Furina in the 3rd image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her?
The 4th image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the
The people will all be dissolved. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur No.
Ooh, the Paimon's getting the chills just look. This says that it's... Still...
Huh. That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the 4th, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the 3rd, where the Hydro...
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Furina only emerges in the 3rd image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, the previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a...
Did she herself commit that sin? Also, I'm still...
But who would've...
It seems that any further clues will have to...
In that case, there's no...
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Let's split up here. I'm going to...
You still...
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Traveler, I will go talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office.
Are you really gonna...
She has long been...
Alright.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon. Our safe house at the Fluvs... Alright.
We're finally back!
Welcome back.
Yay! And there's good... Hyman's already starting to...
Oh, that voice. Is that him?
Huh?
It's you two. Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname? Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. There was nothing for it, really. Nope. Although it is used by us in place...
Wow!
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that...
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist.
Thrice as great?
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call her...
Talk about it.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak.
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian.
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while after...
Oh, that's a good thing that...
Speaking of that, there's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just the invitation was sent quite early on.
What do you make of...
What I can tell you, I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful.
A visionary?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I...
Thanks, Mona!
Oh, well...
That's the greatest of...
Indeed, indeed!
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we... Right, but we were able to recruit... Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling... But it's time to get up.
You're here! It's Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Furina. They seem to have...
Like I said, I've already explained everything!
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for... It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson.
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything but you found them in some ancient ruins?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy. The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me. Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether that's all I have to say. We do not. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodle!
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem...
I assume you've been outside for a while now? She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses. Still, I do not understand. Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless we may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions.
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but We must prevent the prophecy from... This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possess... But who will lend us their aid?
Well, that's everyone. Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster.
And here you are drinking tea like...
That's what family should do.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, as for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our...
Oh? How intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice.
I see. And what does...
He is glad that you consider him your boss.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were young.
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before.
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunter, though that was their name. Today, Fontaine... A trap comprises of the... So, if we were to build a trap together, right now...
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits. Our line of work require...
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you?
Yes, and I even...
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical... I remember that you liked those too.
I did.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related...
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any... But I do have one more question for you. If we were to create a trap now, how would...
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceeded.
So, are we going hunting together?
We hadn't...
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
few days. Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks... it's hard to say. After all, you're the most reliable did you just force... Paimon's never seen that cup.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two.
Who's that?
Aw, have you forgotten?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we have...
The voice from the sky, Huh. You're feeling lost now. Consider me a passerby. Just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim. The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such...
What?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Teyvat so easily be changed? Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking?
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Teyvat's future. This was good.
The voice. Hey, it's you!
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more... Not all Fontanians are
did you?
Why, yes! It was Charlotte. I'm in full support of her view.
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear
yes. About what we had discussed before. Huh? Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots.
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... Well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for long.
Whoa.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand any...
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though. Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now. Traveler,
Oh, we're fine.
I see. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. But even so, perhaps that's what N was trying to tell. I did originally think...
You do have a point.
There, it was worth trying to come, I suppose, that...
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said. Hey, Traveler. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by. Huh? Let Paimon see! The underwaters, my recent attempts thus did an... So while the fortress journalist Charlotte's... Charlotte took some... She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything. Ugh, seriously? Well... delicious the last time.
1 slice of cake, please.
Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Miss...
Wait, did he really say...
That's right. Even...
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule.
Then what if someone told...
But why would it close?
Well...
Oh, the prof? No, it's the...
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have... These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know
I sure do. She said that humans are creatures that... I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. Paimon... It's more delicious than Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious. Oh, we're near the Seabird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon!
Ha! You got some...
Oh, you needn't worry. It's all right, though. I've said...
Really?
You're...
Oh, Paimon...
Still, what brings you here?
When Mona mentioned you, we thought of coming to see you at work.
I see. So she mentioned...
She said that you're...
Nice.
Huh?
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like...
Yeah, are we...
Why not?
Oh.
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! Ooh, so much to...
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If...
That's... If you're... From what I've seen, so in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping... Just think about it. If this nation... And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that... I'm not a dreamer. But anyway...
That's... So, anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we? The sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty... Paimon's been thinking... If it wasn't Fontaine... No, but... We've always been moving to the next destination. You mean... still traveling? Huh. Feels like it'll grow, but it's still good.
So the 2 of you are still here.
Oh, you're from the Palais
Yes, I'm Isadora. Not at all. Yes.
A riot?
Well, that Lady Furina was loudly accused, and before she could, the crowd continued to grow.
So people...
I agree.
So what happened?
Seeing that the Maréchaussée Phantom...
So...
That's right. That said, I don't think the good.
Don't worry, this is...
Is that...
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then. If we know... And as we all... When Nervalet was... It would be hard... Paimon thinks for... Well, what... In that case, there's...
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
greedy of me. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gem.
Getting here! Oh.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll protect us. La 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 la.
Rain cutter. Body and mind.
Say cheese!
Breaking news!
Going under! Hair! Getting here!
Smile! Say cheese! Hard-hitting exclusive!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little...
A bitter pill to swallow.
Protect you with fear.
You're in for a little
No, my sword!
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
Let me weave you a bird.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Protect you with...
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Come a little closer. Let's spark.
Taking a turn for the better. A bitter pill to swallow.
Shower me with praise! Let the world collide! Let my name echo in song! Shower me with praise! Come on out! Not a dash, almost dodged that. Let the world collide!
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Welcome to Palais Mermoni.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their...